Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario Pedro Gould. You are now tuned into the Alpha Success Television Network. And on this beautiful night, I would like to leave you with some very thought provoking questions that I would like you to ask yourself, because I believe that if you actually spend the time with the questions I'm about to share with you today, you're going to have some significant breakthroughs in your life. So, I'd like to begin this conversation with the very bold assertion that up until now, there is a very good chance that you have been asleep in your life and you need to wake up and live the life that you have dreamed. The worst possible scenario that you can find yourself in is you wake up one day at the age of 70, 80, and you realize that your life amounted to nothing. Why is it that majority of people live lives of quiet desperation, as Henry David Thoreau said? But instead of talking about other people, let us talk about you. Why is it that in your life there's this one thing that you really want at this specific moment in time? Why is it that you have not realized or manifested this thing that you specifically desire? I'm using right now an iPhone to make this video, a wonderful gadget, a wonderful device designed, conceptualized by Mr. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is looked at as a god because of all the wonderful creations that he came up with that made life easier for majority of us who are iPhone, iPad fans, Apple fans. But what is it that's so different about Steve Jobs? What is it that differentiates him from everybody else in that industry? Steve Jobs was able to see something that everybody else could not see. What is this ability of seeing things that other people cannot see? Steve Jobs must have been able to have broken into a different barrier of reality. It's like he was operating from the God realm. And consequently, he was able to see solutions to problems that we didn't even know that we had. Now, today, after a few years, he's gone. I'm sitting here on my iPad and making you a wonderful video. In your life, maybe you want financial success. Let's use that as an example. But there could be other areas in your life that you're challenged with. We'll just go full circle. In your life, you may want to be financially successful. And you could be in one of two categories. Category number one is you make a significant amount of money. You make a lot of money. But at the end of every month, you find that you are always broke. You're struggling to pay your bills, even though you're making a lot of money. What is it that you do not know? What is it that you are not seeing that is resulting in the repetition of this self-defeating behavior of spending every single dollar that you earn? Maybe you have not figured out how to make a significant amount of money. If you look around you, if you look on TV, if you look in the newspapers, unless you're living in planet Venus, you will clearly come to the conclusion that there are people out there that are making money hand over fist. What is it that they are seeing that you are not seeing, ladies and gentlemen? Let us look at another arena, maybe the arena of health and wellness. You have wanted to achieve a certain level of fitness, you have wanted to achieve a certain level of health and wellness, but you have struggled with this for a very long time. But around you, every single day, you see people who have been ultra successful at creating very high levels of health and wellness for themselves. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How come you do not see what it is that they see that enables them to take charge of their life? Let us use another example just to be well rounded. Be well rounded. Okay, we've talked about finances, we've talked about health and wellness. Um, Perhaps you have a very difficult time in relationships. You have a very difficult time handling your emotions, developing emotional stability, emotional intelligence. But when you look around you, there are people who have been successful at attracting the mates that they desire. They have been successful at maintaining a very high level of emotional intelligence when it comes to relationships or social interactions. Hence, they're confident when they're interacting with other people. What is it that these people see that you do not see? Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to bring across to you here today is that up until now, you have been sleeping and not observing the world around you to gain a high level of clarity, which, when achieved, would enable you to do all the things necessary to achieve the dreams and desires that you have for yourself. You see, there's a very good chance that you look at the world through a certain lens, and this is the lens of colored by your beliefs. And through this lens that you look at the world, you make the decisions that have brought you to your current station in life. Those are the people who you see who are very successful at the things that they desire, whether it's finances, relationships, or health. These people that are successful have a certain lens through which they view the world that enables them to achieve a certain level of lens. Their lens, ladies and gentlemen, is clear. That is, they have a certain level of clarity about what it is that they want. And because they have this high level of clarity about what it is that they want, they are able to seamlessly, comfortably, confidently do all the actions that are required. Do all the actions that are required in order for them to manifest their dreams and desires. Ignorance is not bliss, ladies and gentlemen. In order to attain any level of success in any arena of your life, you will have to become clear. You will have to have a certain level of clarity. And to do that, ladies and gentlemen, you will have to take off the lens that you've been putting on up until now and develop a lens with a bigger vision. See things in different ways other than what you have been accustomed to. Force yourself to expose yourself to different beliefs that are may not be in agreement with your present belief system. Learn from those who have achieved what it is that you want to achieve. Specifically, learn how they view the world, ladies and gentlemen. Ignorance is not bliss. Clarity is what you will need. You cannot continue sleeping your way through life. I'm here to encourage you to wake up, to the beauty that is all around you. I'll catch you next time.